Straight into it. Okay, let's say, here we go. TH2 says I'm fashionable late. What the hell?
It's 7 o'clock.
Wait a minute.
You left your TV on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a living on the day. Wait a minute. I hear me also, and it ain't on my end this time. I hear me also. See?
You got something on over there.
No, wait a minute. Let me check one more thing. That's what it was.
You got something on over there.
No, wait a minute. Let me check one more thing. That's what it was.
We had an explosion.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
We had an explosion.
Oh, I can hear myself.
That ain't me.
Testing. Oh, I can hear myself.
That ain't me. It's the second Monday of the week. I'm gonna tell you. You know what? At least it ain't loud enough like it was. But it's aggravating as hell. I may end up canceling this damn thing. I can't deal with that. Two me's talking at the same time. That's enough to get on anybody's nerves. Let's see. Hello.
Um,
Let's see. Hello.
where does it is it your phone?
No, I muted the phone. My phone ain't even on this.
Is it your phone?
No, I muted the phone. My phone ain't even on this. And you got to hear me twice, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, I'm hearing you about 3 times.
No, I mean, oh, yeah, that's wrong damn button. Wait a minute. I'll tell you what. Okay. Go. Wait
Hello?
a minute. I'm trying to take care of something right quick here. Wait a minute. I'm trying to take care of something right quick. I believe it is because I got messing around with it a little bit day 101 and it threw me over. You know, before I can say anything, I got to make sure I done shut up on your end. Oh, you there?
Yeah.
Me.
Here, let's try this. Make sure. Yeah. Here, share this real quick.
Okay.
Okay, go to audio. Make sure yours looks like mine.
I told you I couldn't do it last time.
No, the echo cancellation.
Wait a minute.
Make sure you have it checked and automatic adjust my mic volume. Make sure those two are checked.
Echo cancellation is checked. Stereo audio is blank. Automatic adjust mic is checked.
Huh.
You know what? It ain't letting nothing. Okay.
Yeah. Make sure your tabs are closed. Do you have any tabs open?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not
Hey,
going to say
whoa,
this.
whoa.
What?
You fixed it.
What the hell did I do? I didn't do nothing. I left it the same thing.
Well, it's fixed.
No, I have no tabs open. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm listening. Hello. Good. Okay. Now, everybody,
First
that was
Thursday of the
the
month.
Thursday comedy show. I'll catch y'all next Thursday. And Lake, I promise you, but I just had to take care of some business.
Well, we sat backstage for a good 20 minutes trying to fix his mic or his speaker.
They don't need to know this part.
Well, at least you fixed it, even though you don't know what you did.
It's just one of them days. First Pinocchio and then a gynecologist. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Hello, Trust, Sassy Cat, Lele, Lake.
Hello, everybody in chat.
At least y'all ain't
We done probably missed half of them.
Oh, Lordy.
Well, if we get you can make it past that first 5 minutes of hearing yourself over and over again.
I know how my wife feels now.
Well, has your
Lord.
gas went up?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I told y'all yesterday it was at 320 something, right? I went to the gas station, and as I was putting gas in, I noticed it was at almost $3.60.
Yeah.
And
Ours
then
went up 40 cents in a day.
whoa. How did Lele become mod? I thought I had to do that. Can another mod make somebody a mod?
You're the only one that can do that.
That's what I thought. No, I mean, I'm losing my marbles, but I didn't think I lost that many of them.
Ouch.
Okay.
583. Ooh.
Trust is at $2.99 in West Texas.
Yeah, that's Texas. That's like they got an oil field on every corner.
Let me go get me a Divine and Rod and see if I can't find some more.
Well, OPEC said they're going to cut 2 million barrels a day from production.
Now, I think I may have heard it wrong. I thought they said they was producing 2 million.
No,
and they're going to cut 1 million.
Yeah, they're going to take. Yeah, it was 1. Now it's 2 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that dumb bald headed. Well, he ain't completely bald, but our number one dumbass up there, he can fix his shit, but he don't want to.
Well, look at it. The little strands of hair he does have left, that's what Witsy has left, which ain't much.
Well, anybody that wears his pants backwards has said they fit better.
Well, who? I mean, is his wife's one supposed to be dressing him, isn't? isn't she?
Maybe she was looking in the mirror when she put them on.
I don't know. That's
Truthfully, I don't know who's supposed to be dressing it, but they need to be
sure
fired.
now ain't him.
Well, think about it. It's a possibility it could have been him.
He gets lost on the stage trying to find a mic when there's only one mic up there.
Hello, Gardner Josh. Yeah, he's seen people that ain't there either. Red Dawn, it's been a good while since I've seen you up in here. But, I mean, you've got Russia pulling teeth.
No, they're not.
Oh, I know. I was leading my way up to
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah, and there was so many YouTubers that ran with that and was saying how bad Russia was, and yeah, and then
Come to find out the
yeah,
truth.
it was fake,
Yeah.
and that is the Ukraine government doing that. That's the Ministry of Defense did that on Twitter. I hope he got his account banned for that too.
Well, you know he ain't. He's
More
got
likely,
power.
no.
No, people like it don't do it. I mean, don't get banned. But
Yeah.
you let people like us get on there, hell, they throw our ass under the jail.
Oh yeah.
You know, I wonder just how far they can throw me under the jail. I'll try it. I was sitting here, me and the wife, while we was eating, I was watching a little YouTube. And they had a talk show overseas. The stepfather and the stepmother was not treating their 15-year-old daughter right. Okay? I mean, you name it, they was doing it to her. Grandfather got tired. He's 64 years old. He hit the stepfather right in the damn nose and busted it wide ass open. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking to myself, take your crutches and just beat the shit out of him for what he done.
I'm reading something that's really interesting. Evidently, I'm not sure who posted this. Oh, it was. I think this is actually the Chinese president or whatever they call him over there, emperor, leader, or whatever it is. He is having a conversation with the Muskie guy
Oh shit.
on Twitter. Evidently, the Muskie guy is saying that they need or we. Yeah, that's he's saying we need to redo elections and have the UN supervise it.
No.
That way it leaves Russia and China out of it.
I'll have to agree with him on that right there.
That's what I think he's trying to get at is have the UN officiate it to make sure other parties don't get involved in it.
But okay.
I don't think it came off right, and that's what the argument's about.
Let's say that the UN does agree to do it. How many pockets run
Yeah, I
deep?
was going to say, how do we trust the UN to?
Exactly.
Because, yeah, they're going to put somebody in that they can puppet it around
Yeah.
like they do now.
If not, well, my opinion, it'd be worse. Hello, Roy.
Worse? How do you get much worse than Potato Head?
Because it could be
Oh,
Democrat.
wait a minute.
across the board.
She's vice president.
I don't know. I wouldn't turn my hand over to neither one of them.
Yeah, she was doing a thing where they were asking her questions and the lady says, tell me something that you accomplished being vice president. And she says, yeah, we've done a good job.
No shit. She reads the same damn cue cards. Huh?
And I was like, really? She asked you something else. What have you done? Evidently the Secret Service said there was issue with their the vice president's motorcade or whatever it is that they call that thing. And they actually ran over a curb.
Was he drinking?
I don't know. I didn't get much of the story. It was just that, and I've been trying to find it now, and I can't find it.
Oh no, it was Pelosi driving. That's what it was.
Or Pelosi's husband.
I've got to admit, and I think everybody in here will agree with me, this is the first time everybody in the office up there ain't nothing but a joke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, yeah.
Well, did you hear about Telegram?
Oh shit.
Yep. Evidently, the creator of Telegram put a back door in there because all coders do this. But somebody got the key to the back door, and I forget the exact number, but it's millions of accounts were hacked, and they have full control of their computers and cell phones. If they use a cell phone to connect to Telegram, they have access, and they can watch you on your video, your webcam, and everything.
I can honestly say that is one place I have not subscribed to.
Yeah, well, the first problem of it is you have to give them your phone number. And
hell, I won't even give a bill collector my phone number. What makes them think I'm going to give it to them?
Yeah.
Hello, Big Nick.
There's ways around it to where you can go create a cell phone, or you can go get a temporary number and do it that way. But I wouldn't do. I know how bad Telegram is.
I thought we got rid of Telegram back in the pioneer days.
Well, the first thing that's wrong with it, it's on a Russian server.
Okay.
I mean, Russia owns it.
Well, now ain't TikTok on Russian server too?
No, TikTok.
Excuse me, TikTok.
China.
Well, we ain't got it.
Yeah.
Right. Trust. I was at Walmart earlier today, and it was a guy that I worked with, and I told him the next aisle over smelled like marijuana. I hope he ain't drinking coffee. Carol Z saying she is on Telegram and her iPad is not connected to a phone.
Yeah, if you can run a virus thing to make sure you ain't got no Trojan horse on there.
Now, wait a minute. If you run a virus thing and you do have a Trojan, it won't pick it up until it's opened up, will it?
No, most virus scans know what the files are that's in a Trojan horse, so that's what they
Okay.
scan for.
Okay. Let's see. Damn, bushcraft. Guess what?
What's that?
It says I got 59 silhouettes in here.
Oh. Silhouettes.
Yeah, a silhouette of people,
Oh.
just from the shoulder up. Oh
Yeah, what life you got that right. It's I mean it's nice. It's a nice thing to have, but not to where it controls your life to where you have to be there and in Facebook changed their terms of service. You don't have to agree on it. It's something that they've added to it that and it's mainly going after conservatives. If we have opinions about something, you can kind of guess what I mean. But if you have opinions and you post those opinions on your Facebook, they turn that information over to the FBI.
Really?
Yep.
So in other words, plead the fifth.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure I know that you know it. But since I think it was February up until a couple of days ago, Facebook and I want to say Twitter has dropped 53%.
Oh, yeah.
And for the first time ever, Facebook has got a freeze on hiring people. Matter of fact, they're talking about laying off quite many of them.
Well, the WhatsApp, they got hacked too.
Wow,
I mean, all that damn money that guy's got to put in his stuff. I'm surprised. Anybody can get into that stuff. I remember when he said his servers were hack proof and everything, and that's just that's egging it on for hackers. Like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and he got hacked.
Well, once a year, NASA holds a contest for hackers. Period.
Well, not NASA,
and
but
I think
it's
one of them.
That other one I won't say. It starts with an N though.
Okay. But what it is they offer $1 million for the first person who can get in on it.
Yeah.
And then once you get in, they come and get you. And it's not a bad thing because what they want to know is, how did you get in? How can it be safer from future hackers?
Well, they call those once they get hired, they're called white hats.
Okay.
That's somebody that is a hacker, and instead of doing bad things and stuff, they get paid to do it.
Yeah,
basically.
But I mean,
they still do bad stuff, but it's
not
for the government. Hey, chicken noodle.
Hello, lady. So I don't care how good you think your equipment is. Sooner or later, somebody's getting in there.
Oh yeah, there's nothing that's I have a lot of protection stuff on my computer. In fact, if a hacker looks at my computer, it's not really there. I've it's almost like I have a dummy computer that it has to go through before it gets to me. And because I do venture, I don't do anything over there because I'm too scared or anything. The certain part of the web that's dark,
Okay.
just to see what's going on and whatnot, and that's where I see stuff happening. And then as soon as you go, if you're in there too long, you have people trying to get into your system, and that's
Oh,
why
really?
I'm gone.
Well, how many minutes from the time you get into it to time you get out?
It all depends of where you go looking and whatnot. They
Okay.
have forums in there that they advertise places that they've hacked, and they say we'll give you access for $300 or something like that.
Lisa, I've been a good boy. Okay, I've not mentioned no blind jokes, but keep egging me on.
And stuff like that. That's why I'll go in there and look and see something. Oh, so and so's been hacked, and see things going on.
Hmm.
Or if I notice that there's a lot of internet going down in a certain state or something, then I'll go in and see if anybody's bragging about it. But yeah, it's way too dangerous for me to go playing around in those places.
Well, see, I reckon that's one of the reasons I don't get on there and really try to go here, go there, because I'm afraid I'm going to mess up and so
Oh,
forth
you
like
you
that.
can't accidentally get in there. You have to it's basically its own browser. I won't say what it is because I'll probably get in trouble for saying it, but it's its own browser, and to use it you have to isolate it in another partition, and all. It's a whole bunch of stuff. You can't
Oh,
you can't accidentally get there.
you see TH2, he's egging it on. What? Now I got to know what the car dealer said.
Yeah, I'll show you that page. If I can find it. Yep, there it is.
All right, let's see. And yep.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Be careful what you post. How Facebook and the U.S. government have.
United against
Yep.
Americans with wrong views. But
Yeah. And you see this line below here where it says
wait a minute. Let me
conservative
enlarge it
users.
on
And
conservative users and snitching to the feds.
yep.
Oh, shit, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, wait, it's my page. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of more stuff in there.
But you know,
I'll go ahead and post a link if anybody wants to check it out.
the funny thing about it is, I've been knowing that for quite a few years.
Well, they can legally do it now.
Oh, legally do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said before they could give them that information if the FBI had a warrant to do it.
Bullshit.
Now they don't need anything. They just send it right over to them.
Hey,
What was that about Biden? Oh, it's gone. Yeah. I'm not sure about the Muskie guy and Twitter yet.
really trust. Please send care packages to me at the Blonde Federal Prison. As long as they got whips and handcuffs, I don't give a shit. I believe I mentioned it on 101 last night a little bit. If we don't take the House,
Oh yeah. Well, Senate.
well,
That's the main one. Because stuff goes to the House first, and then it goes to the Senate, and then to the potato.
I mean, they already starting this shit all over again about the mail in this, mail in that.
Yeah.
The only thing I can honestly, truly say is when you get your mail in, go ahead and rip it up and trash it and go to the poll in person and vote.
There's always those that needed to use the mail in that can't leave the house and stuff like that.
Dead people is one of them.
Yeah, and it wasn't as much as there was during the 2021.
Well, let me put it like this, okay?
So much people that mailed in.
Yeah, and they knew that. They knew what was going to happen. But if you are overseas, okay, you're fighting for the country. I'll put our country.
Yeah.
You're handicapped. Or if you're in the hospital, then I'd say, mail in. Okay?
Yeah.
But until something else comes up that I can think of, take your ass down there and vote in person.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, my son was overseas when that time came, and they voted over there, and then I believe they just bring it back over here and then count it.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how it works, but he said he voted where he was at, which was in a desert.
But I wonder how many truly voted 45, but between there and here, it got turned around.
Yeah.
You know, a bunch of them did.
Yeah, there was thousands of Americans over there.
Yeah. I know when my brother was over there, he was in Iraq, Iran, and Gulf. He was in all three of them. The first two, he was going to be in the first wave, but they canceled. I think first one was Iraq. I may be wrong.
Well, Kuwait first, and then they went on to Iraq.
Yeah. But my brother told me, he said he was already on deck in the boats to take it from the ship to the shore, fixing to go. And he said they canceled.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
It does, but
Uh,
yet
hu-
that
yep.
got me to thinking.
Hurry up and
How,
wait.
how many times have we truly come close to them turning the keys up there and
To,
mashing the button?
oh, you mean
Yeah,
the football thing?
yeah.
Oh, it's hard to say. We'll never know.
Because I know it takes two keys and a button.
Well, you don't know that though.
Okay.
That's the thing. Nobody knows that except for
Yeah.
very few people. In movies, they recreate it in so many different ways.
Well, see, that's what I'm going off of is the
Yeah,
movie. You know, two keys.
yeah. You would
You know,
imagine it would take something like that and just not one person have the button and just push it.
right. You know, but I mean, it's just so damn much wrong right now that's being covered up, and
Oh yeah.
it's not being taken care of like it should. I mean, they spent 4 damn years of neglecting their job to go after one damn person.
Yep.
Now, you don't hear shit like that now.
Yeah,
They're still going
why
after
aren't the Republicans doing that to Potato Head?
exactly.
Well, they don't control anything. I think if we get control,
It'd be a different
we
story.
might see it coming. But then who do you have to take his place? That's the scary part.
Yeah, because whoever takes, okay, let's say, hell, I'm going to say his damn name. Let's say Biden gets kicked out. The next person after him could be a whole hell of a lot worse than who's in there right now.
Yeah.
And we don't like Biden just like the Democrats didn't like Trump. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Shit with it. You know, it ain't no misinformation there. Hell, everybody knows it. But
That's for me. I don't care what is a Democrat or a Republican who's in office. If they're a good person that's going to do good by the country, go for it.
I agree with you 100%. And I
And
truthfully, I think everybody is like that.
no, there's people out there that despise Democrats no matter what. And same thing with Republicans. There's Democrats out there that despise Republicans no matter what. They could be
Well,
they could be somebody that's 100% good for everything, and they won't switch sides because it's one is a Republican, one's Democrat.
well, I agree with what you say. As long as they are for the people, I don't give a damn if they Republican, if they
Yeah,
Democrat, or if they independent.
let me
You
find a
know,
poll. And I'll if I can find it. Oh, here it is, right here. Okay, let me go ahead and share this.
chink. I would. That's one thing I wish I could mute. That wasn't Avon calling that time.
Okay.
Oh, let me add it to the stream.
Okay, this is how his job doing. This is the approval rating. Now, this is just U.S. registered voters. The turquoise one or the green one or whatever that is. I think it's supposed to be blue, but that's his approval. and the red one is disapproval, and the other one's not sure. They're brain dead or something. I don't know. But as you can
One
see,
on bottom.
it's 46% right now. But I want to go through here and play with these things. Now we're going to go for the age. Let's go 65 and up.
Okay.
His disapproval goes way up past that. So the older folks they know better in my book. And you keep going down. The younger you get, we'll go under 30. Look at this.
My God.
Young people are 62% approve he's doing a good job.
That's what you call parenting abuse.
Okay, let's do away with this. Now, we could do education, but that's pretty much the same thing as age.
Okay.
Gender. Let's see how the men do. Do they approve or disapprove of him doing a good job or not? Okay.
Oh.
Men are 51% disapprove of him, and women is 48%. Now let's get rid of this. Now we'll do a raise.
Go for it.
Okay. Now
I'm curious.
We'll go white first. What do you think the approval rate or the disapproval rate will be for this?
I'm gonna say 60 or higher.
Okay. 56% disapproval. Now, what about this next one? I'm not going to say it because well, it's just a color, black.
I've heard a lot of colored people talk. They can't stand him.
Okay,
You know,
let's see. Woo!
Kidding me.
77% approve that he's doing a good job. Okay, we're going with Hispanic. It's almost even. 49% approve of he's doing a good job, and 44 don't. And then we'll go down to other, and it's pretty much the same thing. But that's the thing that shocked me the most was the race one.
Yeah. I would not have thought that many.
Yeah. I was shocked when I clicked on that.
Damn.
And that's how do you know the rating on those and stuff? You know, how much is that true and how much is false and all that stuff. No, I don't think it had. Just age. Oh, I forgot to do the politics one. But yeah, let me bring it back up. I'll show you that. That was interesting too. And that's the point I was getting at. That's why I forgot to do. Okay, here's the politics one. Okay, first we'll go independent.
Okay.
We got 55% of independents think he's doing or disapprove of his job. Now we're going to go Democrat. So you imagine it's going to be, oh, he's doing a wonderful job. Wham! 86% of Democrats think he's doing a good job. And then you can imagine what Republicans think. 86%.
Damn, they just flipped in the
Yeah,
Republicans and the Democrats around.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I wish they had more on there too that you can look at. But yeah, I kind of got a kick out of that.
Still, that other one was more of a shock to me.
Yep, sure was.
I would not have thought that many approved of him.
Yep. And the thing is, there are Democrats that think, who is this guy? And he's doing a crappy job. There are some Democrats that are saying that, but they won't say it because, oh, you don't want to cross your own side.
Right. Now, there was what earlier in his race, in his president, a lot of the Democrats switched sides, if I remember correctly. Democrats went Republican.
Well, we had some Republicans that did the same. Remember, there were some that voted for whatever the hell that Build Back Better thing was. Oh yeah, I agree that there are a lot of them that don't want him to run again, or they know he's doing a bad job.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Roy, I wish you'd get a camera. But
I would like to go to grade school, a grade school, and have Biden do a speech because he'd screw it up, and then ask him, does he look like he's a very intelligent guy or whatnot, or do you think he'd be good to run the country? I mean, if you didn't know who he was or anything, and he did a speech, and then you said you had the choice, do you think this guy would make a good president? Your first thing was, oh, hell no. That would be the first thing I would say. Hell no.
Oh, damn. Nut house in the house.
Hey, Peanut.
That's it, Peanut. Peanut, I heard you got tagged. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, there's a new tag already.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit late.
Yeah. I just watched that this morning.
I didn't see that one this morning. Like I said, about the only one that I saw was about last 5 minutes of crazy this morning. And that was it.
Yeah, we seen you come in yesterday. Hi, goodbye.
Yeah, at the very last of it, that's all I had a chance to say. Oh well. So it's going to get worse.
Yeah. I mean,
if dumbass runs again and gets elected, there's going to be over 1 million people who I don't want to say it because I don't want it to happen and they come back after my ass on it.
Yeah. Well, I'll just put it this way. There's a song, all hell's breaking loose. That's what it'd be.
If all hell does break loose,
because
Go
there's
ahead.
no possible way that people right now would want him again for another 4 years. I know you have the diehard people that won't change their minds because they're a diehard Democrat and they don't vote any other way, even if it means they're ruining the country.
It.
Yeah, me too.
Stock up, and stock up. You know, I'll put it. This is what October. Oh hell, less than 30 days to go, and it's going to get worse with each day that passes.
Yeah, let me
You
put.
know,
Oh wow. Okay, I did a poll on my community tab. I said, why are preppers so hated? And then I listed 5 things. Because of shows like Doomsday Prepper. The second one was the media portrays us as hoarders. Third one is the government. Fourth one was because they think we're all conspiracy theorists. And the last one is because we are right. And that, believe it or not,
is that a trick?
that's the one that's got the most votes.
Because we are right.
Yep.
I hate to say it, but we are right.
Yep.
Now, is that a trick question?
Well, you get down and you think about it. Majority of people are preppers. There's just there's a different, more people. There's like us. We're more into it, and it's not. Whoa, we think that aliens are going to come down and wipe us all out, and that's what we're prepared for. But it's because hurricanes happen, earthquakes, and things like that. But I mean, when you drive down the road, majority of us have spare tire in our car. I have a drawer that has batteries in it. I don't use a flashlight every day, but that doesn't mean that if my batteries die in my flashlight, I can go in there and get it because I'm prepared to use my flashlight.
Well, you know,
yeah.
I'm going to use this.
Mean, they made a bill to where they can go in your house and take your stuff.
When he
they're
says
telling people to report you if you buy too much stuff in a store.
Yeah.
That our government said this.
When me and the wife went grocery shopping the other day, and I mean, we had a buggy slam packed full. I don't think you could have put a marshmallow on top and it not fall off. Right. We get up there at the cash register. The lady looks at me and looks at all the stuff I done put up there. And I said, it's a bitch shopping every 4 or 5 months for groceries. That's all I said. You know.
Yep.
But, I mean, look, when you got long periods of time in between, you're going to stock up.
Well,
Period.
look at the price of gas. You can't go to, well, unless you're you don't go to the grocery store every day.
Mm-mm.
I think he goes to the store just to oh, and he shows up right when I say that. I think he goes to the store to pick up on the cash register ladies.
You wouldn't do that now, would you? Yeah. But I mean,
You know what's really weird though? I still haven't went out and bought toilet paper. I still have toilet paper in my house from before the pandemic.
we went to Lidl's. Well, hell, we run out last week. Okay. We went to Lidl's and we bought one pack of toilet paper. But
Did you
that
double take
toilet
on the
paper
price of that toilet paper?
$19 and something.
I'm like, I don't
But it was
want to buy no toilet paper.
it was 48 rolls in that pack.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, even you go to Dollar General, back before it happened, I could buy, I think, 12 rolls for $5. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd go buy $20 worth at a time.
Yeah.
And I bet you at one time when it started, I bet you we had something like about 20 packs. Okay.
Yeah.
But we run out last week, so I had to buy some more. Dead gummit.
Yeah. And it's just me and my son here. Now, when I had my daughters here, we went through a lot of toilet paper.
Roy, you have a good evening.
It's the way it is.
Oh, hell.
Catch you later, Roy.
Now, you want to talk about somebody to fix and get a hornet's nest stirred up? Why is it? And I'm going to look at everybody eye to eye on this one. Why is it when men use toilet paper, they'll use about 5 or 6 sheets? But yeah, when a woman uses toilet paper like that, I mean, hell, y'all use a fourth of the roll at a time. And y'all wonder why it gets stopped up. Damn. And then, hey, wait a minute. On top of that bushcraft, they do this right here. Dunk it. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm in the sling now, boy.
Yeah, you're gonna get in trouble again, Jeff.
What day? The day I don't get in some type of trouble, I'll be gone. Either some blonde done got me or my wife done got me. One of
It's
the
some blonde.
Unless it's a blonde that dyed her hair brunette. You know, artificial intelligence. So, oh man,
Lake, is Bigfoot going live at 8?
On Thursday?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. I don't think he is, but I just want to make sure in case it's just not showing up on my page.
Hello, Alan.
Oh, 80 grit sandpaper.
Yeah, I'm just now reading that. It's better than 60 grit.
Oh, okay. Well, tell Bigfoot I hope he feels better.
I had a spare roll in the empty coffee can. You mean they make coffee cans that big now?
They always made coffee cans. Actually, I don't know if they make them big ones anymore. You remember them really big ones they used to have?
Mhm.
Oh, I used
Number
to.
10 cans of coffee.
Yeah, nobody ever throw those things out. Those things were always people use them for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I saw on the YouTube channel where you can use one as a stove. Turn it
Yeah,
upside down and throw
yeah,
you one of those round taco things on it.
yeah.
Heat-
On that show on history, the loan,
yeah.
one guy made a stove out of it.
Yeah.
He had a nice little wood stove. He'd open it up and put his wood in there and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Coolest dang thing. All
Well,
he
now,
because he used a paint can for the 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 slough part,
okay.
and it started getting fumes and stuff in there, so he had to tear it apart and put a regular can up there, and then he was good.
Well, now I took a can of green beans and made a cook stove out of it,
Oh yeah,
you know, and use tea candles in there.
yeah, you can. Yeah, I was actually gonna get a fondue thingy because all you do is put the little candles under there and it'll heat up the fondue. But those things you can cook on those things like
Yeah.
soup and whatever. I was thinking about getting it, but I didn't want to wait in line.
Do you have a welder by chance?
No, I wish I did though. If I could find one cheap enough, I'd probably pick one up because I could always use a welder.
Do you know how to use batteries as a welder
Yeah.
and a clothes rack?
Uh, well, you're not supposed to do this, but um, you can weld with a quarter because it's round and you just roll it on the because you have the battery, you hook the battery up to one up to the metal where you're welding, and then you put a quarter in there, but you're not allowed to do this, so don't do it because it's government property. And you go like this and it'll weld. Not a very good one, but it you can actually weld with a quarter.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think you're the first person I ever heard talk about that.
Well, I'm pretty sure you could you search it and you probably find something on it. Let me see.
Oh shit! Thank you, TH2. Damn, we're not professionals.
Oh, yeah. We're not professionals. Yeah, all I'm getting is quarter panels.
Now I know you can make solar panels out of DVDs.
I don't know. I don't
Really?
see how. I've seen a lot of people say that's fake.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't see how because it's
Hello,
the
lively prepper.
there's certain cells that's inside the um a solar panel itself that I don't see a CD able to do that.
You know I gotta post that, right? Like, Your meaning may be different than my mind is thinking. Well, now what I saw, and I did not do no checking in on it. I saw what probably about 12, maybe 15 DVDs in a row. And I got looking pretty good, and there's something like some type of wire going from one to another one, like an outlet. And then at the bottom, there was a little plug in.
Damn that.
Are you playing Joe Biden?
No,
Wait.
went by to Peanut.
Oh,
I didn't want to interrupt you, so I was waving by to Peanut. No, I'll be going.
ER says,
Yeah.
I am a professional shopper. Walmart, Target, Publix, Winn-Dixie, Ollie's, you name it, he can do it.
Oh, he would have fun up in Roll King.
Would he?
Oh yeah.
I gotta watch what I say now. My wife just come in the room.
You can get pew pews and all kinds of stuff there. They have a gun. Oh, I went and said it.
So, and the point is,
let me see if I can find it now. That I was looking at because I wanted a 1911, and
that was a good year.
Well, not one from 1911, but
You know what I'm talking about.
there.
Well, be charming. They missed North Carolina because we ain't got one at all.
Yeah, it's a Rock Island STK 100.
Damn.
It's kind of like a Glock with a 1911
Feel.
yeah. And it's got the beaver tail and all that on it. But it's quite heavier. I mean, for me, it'd probably be okay.
Rock Island is on up there too.
Well, it's I can't remember one of the Oriental places over there.
Well, I know you got Rock Island. There's a couple more out there. I mean, they good, but I can't afford it.
No, they're real cheap. I mean, for this one, it's $3.99.
Oh hell, that is cheap.
And that's the same price for a 1911, a 9mm. The same company.
Oh.
And because I was looking at the Taurus G4, but they went and shorted the handles to where it sets way up here. So my hand goes like this. So my hand's over the handle.
Really?
And I really don't think I have big hands, but it's big enough to where instead of your hand being even with the bottom of the handle, it's stuck up in there. And the guy told me they make magazines that are longer that have a extra lip on them. I'm like, I don't want to go and buy a bunch of extra just to make the handle bigger.
Well, if they extended mags, that means you can add a few more seeds to it.
No, there's no, you can't put more in there. It's got a big old thing at the bottom of it
Okay. Okay.
for to extend it.
Now, this is personal experience. Okay. If it's got the word Taurus on it, I've had bad luck with every one of them.
Yeah,
And I'm going to leave it alone at that.
yeah. The last few two the GS2 the trigger when you release you actually have to do a full release, and then there's a little clink, and it's real close to the edge to where your finger is pushing way back, and it's I think it's meant for little bitty hands. So somebody that has big hands or big fingers, you get that. It's kind of like a dead spot where your fingers pushing in there.
So in other words, it's better for a woman than
unless you had long fingers. But then they came out with 3, which they improved it, but just not enough. It's still that little and then 4 they fixed it, but they made it too dang small.
I went and picked up, it was a 380. I can't think of it. And it was used. Okay. I went to a pawn shop and picked it up. Took it back home. Hell, I had it for about a month before I decided to go shoot the thing. And I filled the clip up. I pulled the trigger, click. Uh-oh, that don't sound good. I done 3 like that, back to back to back. Come to find out, there wasn't a firing pin in that damn thing. They sold me one without a firing pin.
Well, that was nice of them.
Oh, wasn't it though? What happens if I would have needed it? So
yeah,
I traded it in for a Taurus PT 111. It jammed every third round, and I went through practically every ammo that I could think. I don't care, round nose, hydro, whatever. Yeah. Every third, it would jam up on me. And once I got it apart and cleaned it, I could never get the thing back together. And I said, to hell with it. So I took it up there where I bought it. It took the guy, I know, 5 minutes just to put the damn pin in it. And I traded it. I told him I don't want the damn thing. If it's going to take me that long to put one back together, and it jamming on every third round. I asked him, I said, do y'all have a firing range out back? He said, what's that building beside of us? I said, oh, yeah, that's right. He's less than 25 yards from a school.
Oh.
So,
yep.
But he don't test none of his used stuff he gets in like that. So I quit doing business with him.
Yeah, there's always some shady ones out there.
Mm-hmm. I want a stagecoach. A 12-gauge stagecoach is what I want.
Was that one of them little double barrels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn good home protection. I want the one with the wabbit ears on it. So I can say, I'm going wabbit hunting. Well, you know they gave Elmer a AR, don't you? They give him a gun back. It was an AR. But, well, I done run it long enough. I thought 101 was gonna come up here.
Yeah, he said after 8 o'clock. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, I figure it like this. You know, I'm not gonna come straight out and say it, but let's say his home life, he had to do something at home.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I just brought this up. I thought it was interesting. The barges are grounded because the water of the Mississippi, or the water level of the Mississippi, is too low for barges. And there's a lot of stuff gets moved around on them barges.
Well, now, excuse me for saying this, and it sounding this damn dumb, but couldn't the captains of them barges tell if the water level is low before they ever go into it?
Probably most of them that's done it for a long time, or that's done that area for a long time.
Now I know
And
I've heard
that's
talk.
probably who said, "Hey, this getting too low that we're going to end up running ground here pretty soon."
Well, I've never seen the Mississippi River up close, but is it wide enough? Let's say you could turn a barge around in one of them things.
Oh yeah, there's I mean, some areas
Okay.
it's pretty wide. And like I said, they do just like trucks and trains, they do a lot of stuff up and down the Mississippi.
Talking about trains, how are they holding up so far?
It's still they're still good. They're still way behind though. So
Well,
if you see it trains, it's probably really long ones. We had one here, and it seemed like it went on for over 20 minutes at full speed.
Well, now right here at the house, about every 2 or 3 nights, there's a shifter that comes in, and you can hear him. But the nights that shifter is not here, you can hear a train on that thing about 2, maybe 3 different ones. You know,
Yeah.
because the reason I know that is because all their horns got a different sound to it.
Yeah. The ones I can hear the train when it and I'm probably 2-3 miles from the tracks. Used to be closer, but they close these tracks down. But the one they go through, it's usually 3-4 o'clock in the morning when it goes through town.
Yeah. Hello, Harvest Mary.
If I'm sleeping, it usually wakes me up. I mean, it's not very loud, but I still feel the vibrations or something. It just wakes me up.
I think my wife can hear that train in the next county. Cause she'll say train. I'll say, no, it ain't neither. 5 minutes later, choo choo.
Rolling them down the tracks.
Oh, I like that song from Johnny Cash.
Well, I be darned. Lively prepper. My best friend that works in the railroad said they got their 24% raise, but their insurance went up 23%.
Yep, that's the whole issue they were having was with the insurance.
Yeah,
Their insurance sucks, and they have to pay more for it.
Well, now, I know when I worked in the mill, every time we got a raise, our insurance went up.
Yeah,
Every
they
time.
Everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
oh, what was it? They only have so many days that they the guy got hurt on the job, and he still had to pay some from the insurance for it. And they gave him like 2 days of sick pay, and he was nowhere ready to go back, and they wouldn't pay him anymore or anything. And that was just some of it. And he ended up going back to work hurt.
It seems like to me that if you are made to go back to work like that and you re-injure yourself, you ought to be able to sue the people making you go back to work too damn early.
Yeah. The only thing is, they're rich and you're not.
Hmm.
And
True.
a lot of people can't afford to do that. It's just, they can't.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, people out there who work, how many days could you stay off of work before your rent's due or your house payment or something, to where you just can't not work?
Well,
Been there and done
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. I heard the same thing.
it.
Because I watched a video of them talking at the meetings on this. Oops. Because I got their website that they were filming it, and people were coming up there talking and telling their stories about they worked overtime, and they didn't get paid for their overtime
Oh my gosh.
for 6-8 months and more. And I mean, I'm surprised they didn't just up and protest, or not protest, but strike right then and there, because some of the stuff they were talking about is like,
Well,
how
there's
do
not
they get
too many.
how do they get away with this? But it goes on and on. I mean, look at the stuff that Walmart does to their employees.
Oh hell yeah!
There's a lot of that stuff that hospitals look at the hospitals, and look at them making you get juiced and stuff. If you didn't, you had to go home.
Well, let me back you up on a story that you just brought up. Do you remember? I'm gonna say 3-4 years ago, give or take, when Walmart was doing all that protesting, wanting minimum wage to go up. Okay, they were showing people standing outside with signs and everything. Not one of them people standing outside worked at Walmart. Not, and their relatives, mother, father, brother, or sister, was standing in that line either, because the simple fact is, if they was, then that person got fired. That's how it brought.
Yeah. Is it? Well, over here, They used before the pandemic happened.
Mm-hmm.
You had to take a drug test to work there.
Yeah.
You had to be clear. You had to do a background check and all that.
Mhm.
Right.
Well, they were running out of workers, so they
Yeah.
hired anybody.
Come off the street.
You didn't have to do any of those tests or anything, and you can tell the store went downhill quite a bit.
Well, I'll go one better. Unless they just got hired the first 6 months, they don't count. What
Yeah.
I'm fixing to say. I have not met nobody that works at Walmart has had a good thing to say about it.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to work there.
That's-
You go shop there. You don't work there.
Yeah, to go shopping is one thing, but once you go to work at a Walmart, you'll never want to see the inside of one again.
yeah.
Everybody gets one down here.
Yeah, I had 3 of my kids work there. One worked there for like a year and a half. The other one's not that long.
We'll see.
They had and this is recent. They go back there and unload the trucks when they come in.
Yeah,
They have conveyor belts and everything. You're supposed to put the stuff on the skids and whatnot. Well, they unload the trucks and they throw it out there, and there's piles of boxes and cases all over the place because none of them know how to do it, because nobody shows them or anything, because it's just come off the street and get to work.
exactly.
And the shelves, you can well, I'm sure because you said you worked there.
Mm-hmm.
When you restock a shelf, you pull the old stuff in front and the new stuff goes in the back. Well, yeah, they just push it up there.
Well, now I will say this: depending on if it moves fast, okay,
yeah,
you can either push it to the back or you pull it off and put the new stuff in the back. Like I'm saying. All right, for an example, hell, the way toilet paper went 6 months ago, you can just shove that shit on in there. Hell, it's going to
oh
sell
yeah,
out for you.
that doesn't have an expiration date though.
It's just like
No,
food and
but
stuff.
Yeah,
and then you take, let's say, oh hell, tree spam. You pull that shit off and you put the good, new stuff in the back, put the old up front.
yeah.
Put the roof and stuff back in the back.
Look, this is my story.
I worked at a Grand Union. I don't know if they're still up in New York or not. But when we restocked the shelves, we had to pull everything off and clean the shelf, and then put the old stuff or the new stuff in the back, and then the old in the front.
Yeah. Now we did that when we worked with Dollar General and Family Dollar Store.
I'll tell you. Oh, I almost said it. When I worked at Grand Union, they didn't have the little barcode scans. I had to put price tags on everything.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. And the guy was good when he could make that gun sound like a machine gun.
No, you use 2 of them. Yeah.
I remember when I used to have tag shoes together
Yeah.
when I was 16 years old.
Yeah, I actually used the ink one. Where it stamps.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just surprised I'm still alive. But,
Yeah,
trust me,
nowadays they
God, I
got it easy.
wish
All,
to
all they
God
do is put the stuff on the shelf and they're done.
that,
Or
well,
I did the cash register a couple times, and that's where you have to push the buttons and ring everything up. Now they just slide it through.
what I love, and I've seen this once, maybe twice. You got some kid working and he's going to school, okay? You put all your stuff up there and he rings it, he hits total, and the power goes out right there. But yet the drawer is open. He says that was $5. So I hand him $5. He don't know how much money to give me back.
Yeah.
And I was in High Point and that happened. My boss man was standing behind me and I looked at him. He kind of snickered a little bit. I said, "You're supposed to give me $3.80 back." He gives me $3.80. I could have said you need to give me back $4.90.
You gotta give me $21 back.
I mean, look, I'm sure you and practically everybody in chat, the first job that we got, one of the first questions was, "Can you count money?"
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Chicken noodle girl. That's not nice.
At least we wasn't around when the dinosaurs roamed, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I actually liked working at the grocery store. I mean, I was good at it.
The only thing I miss about working at Kmart, Dollar General, or something like that are the people that came in and you could joke and cut up and carry on with. That's what made your day right there.
Yeah.
You know, and a job that says you're not allowed to cut up and carry on. Bye. I'm out.
Yeah. When I worked at that Grand Union, I came in at 12 o'clock at night. Well, actually, it was 10 o'clock, and the store was closed, and we stocked the shelves. And it was so much nicer when there wasn't people in there, though.
The store wasn't open.
Yeah.
And we'd have a radio, and we'd play it over the intercom, and there was 3 people that restocked the whole store.
If you got good people that know what to do without having to be told what to do,
Yeah,
man, you can move a lot of damn stuff in a night.
and one of the, because you know, a lot of times you get the skids in, and a case of whatever canned food or whatever is popped open or something like that, and the worst smelling thing that you can get is dog food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that stuff when it gets busted open and it sits there for a long time. Oh man, that's some of the stinkiest stuff.
Oh, when the cat food is open, the canned cat food's open, it stinks like all.
Now,
cat food too.
when I went there, I stopped grocery. And there was a boy, Bryant, and I swear that boy's OCD. Okay. I mean, he's wide open. There's no way I could have kept up with him all night long. But I outworked most people they put with him, and that was my mistake because I kept up with him. Have you ever been in Walmart and seen pallets of sugar? They're about
Oh
waist
yeah,
high, 4 pound bags.
yeah.
Me and this other guy got to where we could download a whole pallet and stock the shelves in a little less than 10 minutes. He would stand there and throw me 2 bags at a time. And as they was in the air, I was pushing them on the shelves. The supervisor come up to us and said, "No, y'all can't do that. What happens if one busts?" I hollered, "Clean up on aisle such and such." You know, he left. We still kept doing it. Then he come back and we done the 2-liter pop bottles the same damn way. He looked at it, shook his head, turned around, walked off. Not one time did we have a cleanup on that aisle when we done it. But we was good at what we did because we knew how the other one worked.
Yeah, most of the time with that like sugar or flour, there's always one bag that has a leak in it, and you go to roll that thing out there and you got a big line all the way.
That's why you smack the bag of flour before you pick it up and throw it. Trust me, been there and learned that. Unless the guy on the other end is one you don't care too much for. And that has happened too. But bushcraft, I'm gonna call it here in about 2 minutes
Okay.
because I've got to take care of a couple of things before we get up on 101s tonight. Yep, that's it. That's it. I gotta fill my glass tea again.
Yeah.
You know, so I would. AR says, "I wish I was 42 again." Hell, I wish I was 32 again and know what I know now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If you go back, tell your younger half to not work so dang hard.
You know, I wish I could go back and see me and tell him what to do, what not to do. So, hope 101 has Lysol. Trust, are you gonna be up in there? All right. I'm gonna call it bushcraft. I'll see you here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good evening and don't work too hard. Out in a minute.